Morning. It's Friday, June 30th, 2023. I'm Larissa. This is my video diary. The house needs swept. There are tumble fluffs everywhere. Yeah, so the big tufts have been working their way up from underneath in Brody's fur. Big ones. Big ones. I got a big one last night. I grabbed it. He was like, "Oh, I can't believe you took it." He wanted it back. I'm like, "Oh, you can't have it back." It was a tuft. It was like, it's all the underfluff, right? It's not the top fur. It's just the underfluff that's still working its way out. Oh my god. It's like cotton ball. Ugh. Right off his rump. Big tumble fluff tuft. I'm gonna write a letter to Tufts and tell him that they need to give him his degree in tuftiness. Jeez. Louise. Yeah. Somebody different did my eyelashes yesterday. She did a much better job. So I'm gonna see her again. My eyelashes. First world problems. Oh my god. So, in the news. What in the news? I don't even know. What's in the news? Nothing. What's in the news? What's in the news? I don't even know. Oh my god. So yesterday was a quiet day around the gallery. Had stuff to do. So I'm a little irritated with Vistaprint right now. There is this print job that I paid $50, the top tier shipping. I was supposed to receive it last week and it's still not here. Or maybe UPS is just holding on to it and hasn't called me to tell me it's there. I've stopped down at UPS a couple times, but both times I've been down there, they're closed. But they're not really closed. They're there, right? Because the garage is all open, and I've seen people who work there coming and going, whatever. They're just, whatever. So I don't know because there's been weird stuff with UPS and them holding my packages and not calling or playing games or the weirdos or whatever. So I don't know where this package is, but I'm a little irritated, more than a little irritated with Vistaprint. So I'm gonna have to try to contact them today and be like, "Hey, fuck you and your sponsorship of the Celtics. I'm sick and tired of the NBA and bullshit. I'm not watching. I'm not paying attention." Right? Like stuff comes up in my feed and I ignore it. Like I don't care. Right? Fuck with my life. Oh, except I got Brody. A new Warriors jersey because I found them online, and it was his favorite thing to wear when he was a puppy. He had 2 sweaters and his jersey, and he loved wearing his jersey. It was his favorite. When I pulled it out of the box, he was like, "Oh!" And he put his head down so I could put it on. It's a little too small. I need to give him the next size up because he's a big dog. Damn it, he's a big dog. He is. He's a big boy. He's big size. Yeah. So now I have a Warriors dog jersey that I can give to somebody. Or maybe I'll take it to a next clothing swap. Yeah. 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 Weird lady works at the wine tasting room when it's near me. And I saw her yesterday. It's the second time I've seen her. Like, "Oh, where have you been?" She's weird. She is. She's a little weird. A little odd. Yeah. 'Cause, 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 Oh, there's some clip about some guy up in Oregon. They're talking about people leaving Oregon, leaving Portland. Yeah, because you can't have a business because of street people. And I'm not going to say it's all homeless people because it's not. It's street people, right? There's a difference. Homeless street people. Yeah. Obnoxious kids who fancy themselves Banksies with their crap ass graffiti. Yeah, no, there's some people who make really beautiful stuff, beautiful art. And then there's just shit asses who steal spray paint and scribble because they're mad because they are on the street or whatever. I don't understand it. Like I see what it is and whatever. Like I understand that people are bitter and like to destroy what other people build out of jealousy and spite. Like I understand that humans are filthy, selfish, petty animals. Um, but as an artist, like that's not rebellion. That's just vandalism. It's not art, right? Yeah. The gal that did my eyelashes this time did a much better job, and they don't hurt. So the last few times I got my eyelashes done, my eyelashes were hurting. And the gal that did them said it's because they weren't being done properly. And this time, they look better, and they don't hurt. I mean, for crying out loud. It's not like I spend lots of money on beauty products. I'm not Meghan Markle with, what was it, $12,000, $200,000, $200,000 beauty treatment bill for a year. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Seriously. Mm, seriously. Yes, I get I get eyelash extensions and I get my nails done. And I dye my own hair. And I don't wear makeup. I'm not realistic. But like I don't you see me, I don't have anything on my face. Right? Women are obsessed. They are. Women are really obsessed. What do you paint your face for? I don't even know. I don't even know. Oh, it's like it's weird. I was at the market yesterday and saw a woman there and she's like wearing makeup and it's just like I'm looking at her face. And her face is, fairly pleasant, right? Like she's got like you can see the makeup, right? Like it looks I don't know. You can see it. You can see it. It lines in her face, and it was like gathering in the lines on her face, and it just. I'm like, what are you covering up? Everybody can see it. It's like I'm sure if you just had a nice moisturizer, she was an older woman, older than me, right? Um, it's like you just need a good moisturizer. Yeah, you just need a good moisturizer. Maybe a BB cream, maybe, a tinted moisturizer. She had this. It was like pancake makeup, right, all over her face. I'm like, what are you trying to cover up? That looks worse. Whatever you're trying to cover up, the pancake makeup looks worse. And it did. It did. I don't know. Maybe I'll wear a foundation today. Or not a foundation. I have a BB cream. Maybe I'll put on a tinted BB cream. But it's so hot. And you sweat it. And it's like, ugh. Who wants that? Nobody. That's not cute. I have face wash at the gallery if I don't, at work, if I feel gross, right? Then you get that makeup and you get it all over your clothes and stuff. I remember one time I was wearing blush. And this woman at church hugged me. She was wearing this white sweater. She was tall. Got blush on her sweater. Oh, yeah, see, you get your makeup on other people. It's not fun. No. Mm-mm. Oh, yeah, I watch these makeup tutorials, and they're putting on layer after layer after layer. I'm like, oh my God. Number one, that's a lot of time. Number two, why? Why? Right? The time I've worn that much makeup is when I've been on stage. Yeah. Makeup. I don't have any on. I don't wear it. I have makeup. And makeup can be fun, right? But I just have so many skin reactions most of the time. I buy something and I get all excited. It's like, oh, I love this bright color or whatever. And then my face gets all broken out. It's like, oh, that's what you get. So why wear it? Why wear it? Why waste your money on it? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there was this dog yesterday. I saw at the gallery. Oh yeah, I talked to the dogs. And the dogs love art. I'm working on this new painting. There's just one little dog, Goldie. Goldie is so funny. Goldie comes running in, like, Dad, we gotta go talk to Larissa and see what Larissa's working on. He comes in, he's looking at my painting. I have this, my new painting. He's looking at it and stuff. He's funny. He's like, "What you doing, Larissa? What are you doing?" I'm like, "Hey, Goldie, how you doing?" Funny little dog. He's a funny little dog. And he was running around. And then I have a mirror in there, because I have a dressing room and I have garments. So he's like looking at himself in the mirror. He had just gotten a haircut. He was all shaggy before. Now he's all trimmed down for summer. And he's looking in the mirror. And it's funny because his daddy and I were talking about animals and self-awareness while he's looking in the mirror. I'm like, "Look, we were seeing it happen right now." I'm like, "Has he ever seen himself in the mirror?" He's like, "Yeah, he's seen himself in the mirror." I said, "I don't know." I said, "I don't think he recognizes himself with a haircut." So I turned the mirror. I said, let's go have a look, Goldie. I turned the mirror so he could see himself a little bit better in the mirror. And then he starts turning, he's trying to go behind. He's like, "Where's this handsome dog?" I'm like, "You look so handsome, buddy. You didn't even recognize yourself. Look at you with your short hairs." Goldie, he's a little dog. Little dog bums. Little dog bums are so funny. They are. Little dog bums are so funny. I met this other dog yesterday named Viola. She was a blind old little dachshund. She was very, very cute. And she was listening. She was with her mommy and daddy, and they were sitting having something on the street, in front of one of the restaurants, French fries or something. And they're sitting there talking, and she's sitting on the ground. She's listening to everybody. I could tell she was blind. I could tell because the way they move and things, and I could see her eyes were kind of half open, and I could see that they were glassy. A little tongue sticking out. Yeah, she was really, really cute. I had to go meet her, and I said, "I pat her." I said, "Oh yeah." I touched her, and I started giving her Reiki. And as soon as I started giving her Reiki, she leaned into my hand. I'm like, "Oh, baby, does that feel good? Baby, does that feel good?" Yes, it does. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. And I read the next two chapters. I'll read the next two chapters. So yesterday I read 7 and 8. So today I'll read 9 and 10. There's 9 and 10, 11 and 12, and 13 and 14. So I have 3 more installments. 3. Well, that's the number 3. 3. Three, three, un, deux, trois. Oh, that's something I saw. There's some crazy ass shit going on in Paris, and people are burning shit down and having a fit. I'm mad because some cop killed an Algerian person. Oh, they're trying to make up for everything that happened with Camus, that Camus wrote about, I guess. Instead of standing on the beach with a gun in his hand, he was standing in Paris with a gun in his hand. Was it a gun? I don't even know. I don't even know what the story is. Who the hell knows what the guy was doing? There's an Algerian boy in Oakland who was smoking meth, stealing from people, tweaking all the time. Malik. No, I don't think all Algerians are meth addicts. I'm just saying. I think they're making something. They're making something like, what was going on? I mean, what was he doing? What was he doing? Did the cop really kill him because he was Algerian? Did he? I don't know. I don't know. People are rioting in Paris. I saw a story about that. I saw some pictures, supposedly in Paris. Who even knows? Who even knows? I don't even know. Who knows where any of the pictures are from? If it's recent footage or not. Yeah, because like when the Democrats here in the United States were causing hoopla over cages at the border, whatever, the footage that they showed in the news was like 8 years old or something. It's like it's not even the current conditions. You're showing us footage from 8 years ago, which was under the Obama administration, which was like shady shades. So it's like, okay, who are you complaining about? And the media's like that. There's this kid I stopped in at the pub in Saratoga. Many friends, nice place. Ted's a nice guy. He is. Stopped in there. I had a ginger ale, and anyway, there's a kid at the bar. He was a little looped. But he was going on, and he fought with me over media. I said, well, you have to, when you look at these stories, you have to ask yourself, like, what are you being distracted from? He's like, oh, it's a conspiracy theory. Blah, 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 blah. I don't believe it. I'm like, look, I've worked as a journalist. I said, how old are you? He's like, 25. I said, when I was 25, I kind of thought like that too. But he just can't, he can't wrap his head around the fact that people are so manipulative and conniving and that government is so sneaky, right? He can't accept that. Doesn't understand that yet. And at 25, well, at 25, I was similar. But he got all upset because I told him, it's like, okay, so you've read a lot of books. I've read a lot of books about stuff too, but there's nothing, I was speaking from experience, right? My experience of writing for Patch.com and shady fucking editors who are beholden to profit margins from Huffington Post, which is, in a larger conglomerate, and media trending. He just didn't get it. Or didn't want to believe it, right? It's a willful ignorance. Willful. It's just because you don't want something to be a certain way doesn't mean that it isn't. Yeah, denial is a river in Egypt. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, no tea yet. I got this new contraption. I gotta try. It's like this bar, and it's got these balls, these wooden balls you can move on it, right? And these pegs, and it fits your back. And for trigger point, it's a trigger point thing. I need to try it. Yeah, I'm gonna take it to work with me. I am. I'm gonna take it to work with me. I need to do some yoga. Maybe I'll do some yoga today. I need to do asana practice. I do yoga every day, but I need to do asana practice. Growly, snarly. Kalima! I was talking to a guy. I was talking to Goldie's daddy. We were talking about, different religions. Oh, I got a tickle way down in my ear. Oh, that's annoying. That sinus back there. There's a sinus behind your ear, and I can feel it. Mine's going drip, 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 and that's what that tickling. That's what that tickling feeling is down in there. That tickle, tickle, tickle. Because there's fluid in that sinus. There's mucus back there in that sinus, and it's trickling, trickling, trickling. Pollen's been so bad. Oh my god, the pollen's been so bad. Anyway, I want to finish that painting today. I'm gonna.